I'm absolutely going to hurt myself one of these days when I do that. You'll see more light coming in today through the window. A couple reasons for that. Winter is coming. Winter is coming. Winter is coming. And they were here the other day, and they just cut all the trees apart. So I have no more privacy. I hate when they do that. There's a thing about trimming trees and maybe topping them, but they just cut them way back. Anyhow, welcome to tonight's Sunday night chat. A bunch of you saw me and met me and spoke with me and took my picture, or took pictures with me yesterday in Tecopa. And that's what you're about to watch. I didn't even realize that what was happening with the days. As I was driving, I was like, oh, I got to do a Sunday night chat thing. Like, I really don't want to sit there for an hour tonight because I didn't sleep last night. So you're going to hear me apologizing a lot in this video because it did not go the way I thought in my brain that it would go. But it went the way that it went. And you're going to see that right now. So no apologies right now. Stick around. Watch what happens. What happened yesterday at the event. The fire department fundraiser there with Wonderhussy and everybody. So watch it, and then keep watching because I'll come back with another 20 minutes or so of me just blathering about what I got from that yesterday with all the good conversations from people because it was pretty epic. Don't go anywhere. It's just stay here. Just don't go anywhere. Stay here. I'm at the Death Valley Brewing Company. I got here pretty early. It only took me 3.5 hours to get here. I've been here a while, though. I got here about 11-ish. 8, 9, 10, 11. A little after 11, 11:30, I guess. And it's about 1 o'clock now. So I've been down here, had something to eat, and talked to a bunch of people. Craig, Vincenzo, nice meeting you, man. Just talked to another guy. I've been sitting in the car trying to get out of here. So I got to drive up to the event now. So the next thing you're probably going to see is me walking around talking to people. I hope you guys enjoy this. It's fun already. Don't know about my park job here. We'll see how it goes. There's a lot of people here. It's a road runner. Uh-oh. This is right up my alley. It's been very hard since I got here. I've just had about 10 conversations with people. What's up, bro? I'm good. How are you doing? Good. Excuse me. I didn't want to cut you off. It's good to see you. I've been here a little while. I've been down at the bar.
Where?
At the bar.
Oh, okay.
I'm just hanging out. I don't want to get the sun in your eyes here. Yeah. But I figured I'd say hi, you know, see what's going on. How's it been going?
Going great. So I was in the happy between, man.
All right. I still have to come out another time.
You do.
And because I would like to come by and do like a little tour or something.
I'd love to have you.
All right, we'll do that. And I'll come back and talk to you a little bit. Are you going to be down at the thing tonight?
I can't miss it, yeah.
All right, I'm going to walk around now and shoot some footage of everybody and say hi and make my little video.
Gotcha.
YouTube, you got to do it. And then I'll come back and we'll bullshit.
Sounds good.
All right.
So there's the crazy lady here with the 357 bag?
I don't know.
I was the guy, I sent you a little text. I said, be careful, watch out for crazy people.
Well, you got to be, yeah. Oh, sure.
Appreciate it. I watch your subscribe. I like your style, and I dig it. So I'm glad to meet you.
No, it's okay. It's just funny because I keep getting stopped.
It's live right now?
It's not live.
Is profanity allowed?
Oh, yeah, of course I am. Say motherfucker.
Nice.
I'm the guy that doesn't care. I'm not like these professional YouTubers.
I got my G20 Glock 20. If you want to check it out. There's no range around here, probably.
No, but
Yeah, go ahead and up You're new, huh?
I'm gonna keep walking, but I'll probably talk to you guys later. You guys
Yeah, I'll be at the bar later.
I'll catch you
See
guys
ya.
later.
Buy a beer.
Somebody buy me a beer. Yeah, I will.
Mike.
Yes. There you are.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I brought something for you. I brought something for you.
What's her name?
No, not woman, Fox. Hey, Wonderhussy's right here.
Right here.
You know what? Can I just give it to you?
She got someone.
I bought. Oh, you are here. I bought you something because I love you.
Say hi, girls.
Hi.
This is Trevor. He's got his own YouTube channel. What is it?
Outlaw Roof in San Diego.
I think he's wearing it on his t-shirt. So you guys should check out his channel. This guy's a huge YouTuber. You wouldn't believe it. He's got at least 39 subscribers right now. And so I just spent the last 15 minutes trying to motivate him to put out more videos and talk about roofing and give roofing advice. And he's going to start doing it. So look for his channel. What is it again?
Outlaw Roof in San Diego.
Outlaw Roofing San Diego. Check it out. You heard about him here first. And when he makes it really big, remind him that he owes me.
Yes, I owe Mike. I won't forget.
Say bye, girls.
Bye.
How you doing there?
Look at this.
I've seen your channel.
Even Elvis is here.
That's right, baby. The king of rock and roll here in Death Valley.
Yeah. Big Uncle Love's my favorite song.
Hey, how about this one? Love is kind of spooky with a spooky little girl like you. Spooky!
Oh, that's the song.
Thank you very much. No, I knew you did. I saw a video.
Now, you know the song that Red wrote for Elvis, If You Talk in Your Sleep? You know that one?
No, I don't know that one. No.
Dude, you got to look up the lyrics. That's all about sleeping with a married woman.
What?
And it's all about, like, if you talk in your sleep, you better not mention my name. You better forget where you came from. Dude, that is one of the hippest Elvis songs ever.
Well, can I educate you on one
Sure,
thing?
I know them all. I got the
Okay,
catalog.
have you ever heard of El Sancho?
El Sancho?
El Sancho, that's right.
That's the guy that's jumping out the window when you're
That's
walking in the front
right.
door.
But
This is what the day is like so far.
we have one in Mexico called El Sancho. So that's the same thing.
Dude, nice to meet you.
Mississippi
I'm glad you guys showed up.
I wanted to bring my 59 Schwinn so you can check it out. I know you got all them parts, man.
Yeah. That's cool. Well, where do you guys live
Moreno
exactly?
Valley.
Riverside.
All right. This is getting crazy. Oh, hello. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Absolutely. Let's shut this off. I'm not going to get any footage.
There you go.
This is Sarah. Sarah and I have been talking like on Facebook, so she actually showed up. So another person we're going to hang out with tonight. It's going to be fun.
Small, too, doesn't she?
That's right. I'm a weird looking old guy. I appreciate it.
Oh, that's cool.
Thanks.
Nice.
Keep up the good work, bud.
Thank you. Hi.
That's my friend.
No sweat. Yeah, no sweat.
You
Oh, I know who you are. Actually film something, but it's almost impossible.
What you needed? Yeah. I know, we watch him all the time, and we see him, but you're gonna have to tell her, I brought a case of beer, and this is the last one, wait and see her. I'm drinking my beer. We've been the last one. We've been in line since 6:30
This is a case. This is your last one. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This is the last beer of a case of beer. You're my kind of guy. I stopped counting, but there's probably been at least 25 conversations. And we got live music. This is Lance and Vanessa.
Yeah.
Super cute couple here. And Vanessa, you do have a YouTube channel, right?
Yes, I do.
So Vanessa, but she's fallen in this trap where she thinks she's got to spend all this time editing a perfect YouTube video. Everybody here, I want you to leave a comment and tell her, because you've been watching my stuff, how unprofessional I am. She could do the same thing. Vanessa has this great infectious personality. If you saw her talking, you'd want to listen to her. You could probably read the phone book.
Oh, yeah.
And people would like it. So let's all encourage Vanessa. She lives in Vegas.
I live in Vegas, yeah.
Vegas, Vanessa.
Don't you guys have a business or something?
We're both in real estate. She does residential, I do commercial real estate.
So
But that's not as exciting as this.
this is no big deal.
I like this.
I believe that Vanessa could be a YouTube star. All she's got to do is start doing it. And I think anybody here who wants to do it can do it. All you got to do is try.
And Zaza does it
Look
for
at
the
that
bones.
smile. This is her husband.
And Zaza does it for the bones, right, Zaza?
And this is my baby Zaza. So
Well, I'll tell you what, everybody's going to love Zaza, so put her into all the videos you can.
yeah, look at her.
Anyhow, so that's it for
Anyways,
now. We'll
that's
catch
it.
up to you. Say hi.
Yeah.
Dude,
Hi,
what's
everybody.
your channel? What's your channel?
Oh, God, I don't even know the name of my channel. I'll get it.
See, I like it. Being unprofessional is good.
I don't even know.
It's genuine.
It's Vanessa Hamrick, and that's all I know. Vanessa Hamrick.
Well, what you do is you put a comment in the video when I post this.
Okay. And I'll put it on
People
there.
see it, and I'll copy and paste it and put it in the description.
Okay. All right. Cool beans.
All right.
Thanks.
Keep watching. There's more to come.
Yeah. Hi. Hello again. Hello again.
Everybody likes.
A 360. We need a 360.
Yeah. So what were we saying?
Yeah, I mean, well, look at Mike. Look at Mike rocking his cute little hat there. I love it. Yeah, no.
She looks way cuter than I do in the hat.
It's definitely still in progress, as you can see, right? We talked about it in your video. Good tips that I'm looking forward to, because now that Halloween and costume season's over, I can really go full force with the hats, and I have a little bit more sourcing to do. A little more work to do.
She turns it on, man. When you get a camera in front of you, if you guys haven't seen her TikTok videos, or where else do you post them videos?
On Instagram and TikTok. You know what? Snapchat is kind of where it's on. I gotta get my feet
tell
way
them
back
what
in
it is.
Snapchat.
Is it Carla?
Super C _C _C89. So you'll find me.
Yeah, she does a really good job. Can we say the company you work for? You know?
Yeah, of course, yeah. I work for Express. It's a retail store, fashion store, but I'm the top or lead stylist, whatever.
Yeah.
So I get to do a lot of fun stuff. I get to do a lot of behind the scenes and clothes making. And
She does
outfit
mini
making.
fashion shows, and I gotta tell you,
Yeah.
man, she's looking
Yeah.
pretty foxy in those videos.
Geez. Yeah, geez, yeah. No, I'm excited to get back to work. That's
Everybody
exciting.
wants the hats.
Okay, yeah.
I keep getting a lot of comments.
I'm in there in the comments. I'm fishing in there in the comments, but I'm happy to see that we have so far a good, welcoming for the hats, and there's a lot of potential, as you can see. So I'm excited for it. I like the floral one, actually.
I do too. I can sport
I would
it.
rock them around, yeah. So I kind of have to perfect a few things. I'm excited to use that new machine. I'm gonna have to use a big hunker for it, but that's all right, you know.
Anyhow, for you guys that don't know, this is Carla. And Carla and I have been working on this hat project, but we also got to do my work aprons and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
And none of that's happening until she gets these stinking hats right.
Yeah. The sticks. Yeah, I can kind of see already what I'm.
No, it's okay.
Fixing.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So stick around on that, because there's more to come on it, and they'll be available at some point, hopefully soon. It's up to her.
Yes. No, we're getting back to work. We're definitely getting back to work. And of course, like your memo, again, it's kind of slow season, but at the same time, get to catch up on some good work.
It's okay.
Good work.
Stick around. There's more to come. Ooh, all right, I got a little bit of lull here with myself. It's been wonderful. It's been nonstop with just talking to people. But it's been nice. It's been nice meeting you. Man, it's weird. There's a lot of pictures, man. I don't know how many pictures I took with people, but I'd like to know. So somehow you guys got to get those to me. But again, stick around. This ain't over.
Hi, Mike. How you doing?
We're gonna hang out later.
Okay, yeah, we gotta talk. I gotta really talk. I won 2 times the Baja 500.
What?
And you know Ted Nugent?
Well, I don't know him personally.
I got his car. We got a lot of things to talk about.
Well, when we're down at the bar later.
Oh yeah, I'm
All
going
right.
down. If you actually hang out with Sarah, maybe I'll hang out with you overnight over there. Oh, man, we talk.
I don't know if I'll be at her house. I might just be parked down there.
Down there, okay.
Yeah.
The only place where there's Wi-Fi is up by the mines. There's Wi-Fi. Well, down here too.
So you can see what's been happening.
go a long way.
Still a line for Sarah.
How's it going? How's your? Oh, somewhat. I guess they're going by now. Oh, you're gonna make me be on camera.
This is the star right here. This is the sexy sister.
Oh my! Oh you! Oh you!
Oh, the inside barking. Hey man, I see you out there at the duct tape drags.
Oh, were you there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, we'll see. Oh,
Check in.
Vita Maria.
Vita Maria. We're going to go down to the bar right now and continue this. I apologize. I expected to be walking around here like showing you the girls talking to people. I didn't really have, I don't think I had a minute to myself alone this whole time, even when I was eating.
What is that time?
Yeah, time to eat.
Famous.
I'm not, stop.
He doesn't
Take it
want
down
to
a
be.
couple of notches. I'm just a normal person.
All right, all right.
We're going to go to the bar, and I'm going to shoot a little bit of footage there, too. So, again, not over yet. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Wait. We can't hang this up. I'm so pro. What'd you give me? Oh, this is empty already.
Orange
Here,
Jello.
hold this. Vita is a moonshiner. And she made me this stuff here, and it's very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Jack Sparrow's here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know it's not the best video. It was hard to do. I thought I'd walk around and I'd film Sarah talking to people and Ross talking to people, but there was just so many people. And I walked into that thing with the camera and somebody would walk up and start talking to me, and then as I was talking to them, more people would congregate around us and then want to talk, and it was great. It was awesome. Met awesome people. But it was just one conversation after another the whole time walking around, so I didn't really get to be a fly on the wall, so to speak, which is what I was hoping. I guess I got to wear a costume or something next time. But everybody was so nice. It was crazy. I did have a moment where I sat down to eat later in the afternoon, and there was a woman sitting down, and I couldn't see her stature, from her sitting there. And she was kind of stoic, staring at me, and she goes, I was hoping I'd run into you. I got something I want to say to you. And she was real serious about it. You know what I was thinking automatically? It's like, oh no! The 180-pound lesbian showed up. Like, that's what was going on in the back of my mind for a moment. Then she said, you're more prettier in person. Prettier? I have been described as pretty once before that I recall, and it just wigs me out all the time. It's a funny story. Oh wait, am I gonna tell a story? What channel have you been watching? So, I was friends with this guy. I can't even think of his name right now, but he's a director, producer guy. He had an office above Vienna Woods on La Brea, like 4th and La Brea. And I was working down in Vienna Woods at the time, learning how to do veneer work. I built some Biedermeier furniture at that time. And I'd go up there and talk to him, and he had been friends with Heath Ledger. They were roommates. They lived together, and before he became famous, and were still tight. And Heath Ledger had just died, and so he was still very distraught over that. So he was telling me a lot of his personal stuff with Heath and everything. And he was asking me, like, if I had done any acting or anything, and I had. So he's like, I might be able to help you out. And it was a weird thing. I had a little bit of a weird vibe from him, but he was a very nice guy. But he called Billy Zane. You guys know Billy Zane, the actor? So he called Billy Zane up, and he's describing me to Billy Zane on the phone while I'm sitting there. He says, yeah, he's the Russell Crowe type, only prettier. Prettier. I know it's a compliment, but let's stop with the pretty, okay? If I hear pretty one more time, I'll braid my hair and shave my beard and start wearing eyeliner. Not gonna happen. No more YouTube for you. Anyhow, I know it's not the greatest video, like I said. It's just, all it was a bunch of clips of me wanting to start doing this and then people walking up and talking to me. But you know, I went through the clips, and last night before I hit the rack here, and I thought, you know, it's worth stitching these together and putting it out there so you guys can see how well I got along with everybody. And you know, Sarah was super busy. I walked over to her tent, and she ran out and gave me a big hug, and she came back and gave me another one. It was so nice because she was busy. And then her sister, you saw her sister in there, and I talked to Eliza for a little bit. I'm just joking with her. Because I realize too, you know, I compliment everybody, and I tell people that they look good or they're sexy or whatever. And being an old guy from my generation, that could sound, you know, I can't believe I'm even addressing this right now. But these are sort of the conversations that were coming up with people last night. The biggest compliment that I get from you is that I'm real. I speak my mind. And a lot of you guys are kind of on the same wavelength. So I'm supposing most people are kind of my age range. So we kind of see the world a certain way, and we came up a certain way, and we're not hypersensitive to words. Because we grew up with sticks and stones may break my bones, but words shall never harm me. You know, I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you says bounces back and sticks to you. You know? Or, oh yeah? Bam! So I could say to Eliza, oh, this is the sexy sister, and she's giggling about it. She's not going back going, can you believe he said that? Oh. Because that's what the 180-pound lesbians think. That was the biggest joke of the whole day. That woman has really helped my channel out. I owe her something. Anyhow. And I met a really nice lady that I kind of knew already, and yeah, I did a soak in the hot tub late at night. Got to see a naked lady. It was great. It was great. It's not worth it to drive all the way out here if I don't get to see somebody naked other than myself. That's just how I feel. That's how I feel personally about it. And look, I started drinking early, and I drank all day. And what's her name? Vivia Marie, or super nice lady, and her husband Chuck. She made this liqueur, this orange liqueur out of grain alcohol, and she gave me 2 little bottles of that, and I polished those off. And people bought me a couple beers. That was nice. And so yeah, between that and other things, I was having a good old time. And the best part was doing what I do. What I like to think I'm doing here is making you feel good and giving you a giggle. And I felt like I cracked up a lot of people all day, and that's what I'm here for. That really is my favorite thing, is making people laugh. So I have to put more effort into that. So stick around, there's more of that to come. I got up really early and I hit the road. I thought it was 8 o'clock, but I forgot about the clocks turning back. So really, I hit the road at 7. And that was already 38 minutes ago. We'll see how long it takes me to get back to LA. I broke my iPod thing. I spun the seat in the van, and it was plugged in, and it ripped the cord out. But, so right now I can't listen to my tunes. However, I think the first time I ordered them, I was in Arizona, and it didn't get there in time but my sister found it in the mailbox. So it was there, and I might have put it in the drawer in the closet behind my head here. So when I stop to fuel up here, when I hit the highway, we'll see if it's there. If it's there, great. I'll be able to listen to my tunes. Otherwise, I'll be channel surfing with the radio. That's no fun. But remember, I did put the new speakers in, and I just wanted to give a report on that. The drive out here, my tunes going, these speakers cranking, it's awesome. It's awesome. Game changer. So if you want to look up my video on Astrovan speakers, swapping out the speakers, I think I did the speakers and I replaced the side view mirror in the same video. So you can see how I did it. It's pretty simple. And some people said that they thought those speakers weren't very good, but I can tell you, so far so good, man. I can crank them and they sound clear to me. I mean, anything is a giant leap above the factory speakers that are known to be blown. Known to be blown. That's what people used to say about me when I was a kid. I don't know what that means, really. I know what I have in my head, and yes, it was the pervy version of that. All right. With that, I will leave you with that. I'm punchy. I did not sleep at all. So, first night camping out in the vehicle, I almost never sleep. If I was sleeping there again tonight, I'd sleep like a baby. I'm done rambling. I'll catch you in the next one. To everybody I met, thank you. To everybody that took a picture of me or with me, you guys know my email, Mike@MikeZDesign, Mike@MikeZDesign.com. Singular, no S after design. Can I say it again? Mike@MikeZDesign.com. Send me the pictures that you took with me, and I'll put them together maybe. Well, you know what? You'd have to text it to me. Well, email it to me anyhow. I don't have my phone synced with all that stuff. I know, it's crazy. But send me the pictures, it'll be fun. I'd like to see them. I have no idea how many people took pictures of me yesterday. It'd be fun to know. So anyhow, for everybody I met, for everybody that sent me gas money to get here, for the lady that gave me a 20 while I was standing there and made me take it, because that paid for my lunch, thank you. It was very sweet of everybody. And, if that's a representation of my subscribers, again, and I say it all the time, you look at my comments, and you look at the people I'm meeting, I think I've got the best subscribers on YouTube. You guys are you know what it is. It's not a lot of people. Right now it's less than 12,000 people. But I got the creme de la creme, man. You guys are all the cool people. You're all, you're the smart people. You're special. Not like, special. Some of you probably are. Actually, I met a guy like that last night. He knows who he is. He was very funny. All right, that's it. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Be kind to one another. Okay. I have to also point out here that there's a couple snapshots there towards the end. I think before I started talking, when I was driving the van this morning, I didn't get any really good pictures with Sarah. It's such a bummer, man. And those pictures were taken pretty late at night after we had all been, having a good time. And, you're handing the camera to somebody who's inebriated, like heavily. So they're not great pictures. I apologize. I'm sorry. Sarah, it's really cool, man. Like, she can do this thing where people wait online to talk to her for 6 hours or more, and she will give everybody the time and have conversations that are 15 minutes long or longer. And then when she's done with it, still a sweetheart. So I think she really fed off that energy. I know that people give her a little bit of grief about, remember I did that video about the comments section, and the video she did where she was kind of concerned about not getting the numbers and the videos that she wished she did. She brought up the Hollywood sign hike and all that. And so I did my own video on that after I read over 2,000 comments in her video. And really the big criticisms for her were People don't think that she reads the comments and she's not interacting with people in the comments and all that. But I think at this point we all understand what's going on here. She's producing at least 2 high-quality YouTube videos a week where she's either filming or she's editing. And we all know how pro her videos are. So, yeah, she doesn't have that kind of time, you know. You can't knock her for that. But I think she makes up for it. I know she does because I see it with these events where people can come and see her. Now, obviously, a lot of you who love her and watch her videos don't live in the proximity where you could just do a drive and go to Tecopa for a day or a weekend or whatever. So I get it, but all I'm telling you is if you could see what she puts into it and what she gives people and how she helps so many people out, I think you'd understand. So get off her back, man. I got her back. nice looking back. At any rate, I probably look like hell too. I know I got bags under my eyes and everything. I did not sleep at all last night, but I'm going to do this for you. Looking like hell. Can't call me pretty now, ladies. The conversations I was having with people were pretty much everybody I spoke with wanted to really make sure that I understood what they're getting out of viewing my channel. And it was all positive. It was great. And it put me in this really nice headspace because I don't know. I was making a lot of jokes. Because I have to point out to you that I'm just a guy sitting alone in my living room here talking to my phone. There's nothing special about me, right? I speak my mind, and when I'm irked about something or I'm inspired by something and I want to talk about it just because I think I want that message out from my personal perspective. But when I say that, that's not me. It's not like I don't see myself as some special person that you should be listening to and believing everything I say, or you should accept what I'm telling you. I just think that I'm an everyman kind of guy from a period in time, my generation, Generation X. I was born in 1966. So I lived through, my lips are chapped. I'm dehydrated. Too much alcohol yesterday. We were talking about this yesterday, many conversations last night, and I was pointing out how, for instance, I've talked about this in other videos before, but for instance, when I was young, rap music hadn't happened. When I was a kid, the kids in my class, when I lived in Patterson, for instance, I think I lived there for 5 years, rough town, and half my class lived in the projects, black kids and Puerto Rican kids. And then, the white kids weren't like white kids. Today it is, I suppose, but we're broken apart based by ethnicity. So there were the Jewish kids, there were the Italian kids, there were the Polish kids. That's all white, right? But you're treated differently based on where your parents came from, Being a half Greek kid, I was put in a whole other category too. It was interesting. People kind of looked down, but we all fought for ourselves and we were tough about it. And so we all had mutual respect with one another because we pushed each other's buttons and made fun of one another and needled and did all the things that you do to help your peers to develop character. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're pushed, you have to learn how to develop a sense of humor, and you have to learn how to be tough-minded and physically tough. And that makes you prepared for life. It used to be, by the time you were 18 and graduated high school, you were ready to go out into the workforce. You were mentally strong and stable, and you got and get a job. If you wanted to get married young and start a family, you could do it, man. And that is not what I'm seeing today. And that was what a lot of people and I had been discussing. And I bring up this thing about rap hadn't existed and everything else, but the big thing was the kids that were in my class, the black kids, the Puerto Rican kids, everybody, when we were learning English, we all learned English. We all learned how to speak English correctly. We we were penalized or we failed. You couldn't say ask somebody a question. You heard what I'm saying? You heard? So, you know, when I remember distinctly, and I was telling this last night, when Ebonics came up on the scene going, this is bullshit. This is people that are afraid to confront these young kids and straighten them out for whatever reason. There's this white guilt thing. There's all kinds of things we can get into. That's a whole I can do a whole video talking about it. I just want to brush over that right now just to talk about these conversations I was having last night. But I was making these points. And it was, everybody around me was on board. You're like, yes, same here, same here, same here. And that's the thing that I'm understanding now, and why so many of you are here and listening, because it makes you feel good. It makes you feel sane is what I'm hearing. In the, I don't know, my thing of water here. In this world that we're living in right now where everything seems insane, maybe I'm a voice of reason and sanity in these tumultuous times, I suppose. That's what I am just trying to say. That's all I'm saying. So I get it. And that's what everybody wanted me to understand that last night. So it was awesome. And just being able to talk to everybody, again, it was really, really amazing. So I'll do it again. Now, the thing about, I'm sure I touched on it already, but that event, and going in there thinking I could film it, and then everybody kind of mobbing me as I was walking around, now I understand how that is. But I got to say, after looking at the clips and thinking about it, that was a pretty good system in a way. So I think if there's another one of those events, I'll go. And I'm going to do it the same way. But maybe what I can do is have somebody with me, maybe a friend or something, to hold the camera with the mic and everything. And I could walk around and he could film stuff. And he could actually, or she, could film me having the conversations with people in a better way. Because in the beginning, some of the clips, the mic was turned to the side. You can't hear some of the dialogue right there. There's no point in trying to make out what we're saying, because it's more about the visual of just, because I was taken by this. You know, when I watched the clips, you can see I'm walking. It's like, hey, oh yeah, oh hey, how's it going? And then there's more, and that's nothing. What you see in those little clips, I think there's 27 minutes of video from yesterday. Obviously, that's nothing. I was there for hours. I got there late. I didn't get to the actual event till like about 1. And I stayed till about 6:30-ish or so. So, you know, at least 5 hours, we'll call it, of just nonstop, hey, how's it going? And as I said in the thing, I'd be talking to somebody, and then there would be people lining up to talk to me, and I'm just standing in the dirt in the middle of the event. I didn't have a space over there, you know what I mean? So it was good. And I had a couple of really good talks with Ross. You see it a little bit in the beginning, but I went over and sat down with him for a while and talked to him about what we could do in the future. So I'm going to, and Sarah and I spoke about it last night at the bar at the Death Valley Brewing Company. Dan shaved. Barely recognized him. December looks good, possibly. December. So if I can get out there, if I could make the time, maybe I can go out there for a few days, maybe better part of a week, and I'll go see Ross, and we're talking guns. Maybe we'll do some shooting. I'd like to look at his equipment up there and these old vehicles that he's getting running. Maybe some of the guys that are helping him. You see the one guy, he wants to talk to me, and we kind of briefly talked throughout the day. Like, really nice guy. I would have liked to have spent some time with him, but it was just too much. He saw that. So if they're there, we'll get to talk to them, and that'll be fun. And Sarah and I can hang, and I got to still buy her that steak dinner, and it'll be good. So that's what I'm going to shoot for. But as far as another event, that's what I'm thinking in my mind. That's what makes the most sense. It was nice, man. It was like, you know, a lot of you guys are becoming like my friends now. It's pretty interesting. So it's nice. Keeping in mind, I'm a loner. I like being alone. I can't talk to people all the time, all day. After a while, that would burn me out. But yesterday was pretty cool. And it was nice. It was, I think I did it right. I think sitting outside at the bar and having people come by and just sit down, just being able to have these good long conversations with whoever wanted to sit down and engage. That was the best part for me. So anyhow, the point is, thank you for nudging me. All right. Thank you for the offer for the gas money, and then making me realize it's not a bad idea, because then that guilted me. You bastards, you guilted me. Like, I had to go. I was obligated to go at that point. It's the exact same mindset I get when I go to look at a job and somebody gives me a down payment to start a project. Like, I am obligated to get this project done, So, like when I'm doing a furniture piece or something. I did see Patricia and her pal Matt. I will go back. The next time I go back, we'll probably do one of those battle box things. And I talked to Matt about maybe going out on the mountain or something, camping out overnight, using some of the gear. So that could be fun. And as you guys know, I drove out yesterday morning. I came back this morning. It was actually about 3.5 hours each way. It's funny, on the way out, the van was running great. And, there's times I'm doing 90 miles an hour and there's still cars passing me. A lot of them. So people really drive out here, out in the middle of nowhere. And it was running smooth at that speed. I couldn't believe how just butter smooth that thing is running. On the way back, same basic thing, but on the way back it was rougher. I forget, when you're driving, you're just driving. But at some point, I realized on the way back, I was like, wait a second, there's not another lane going in the opposite direction over here for a big portion of this. And I realized on the way back this time, there's more hill climbing going back to LA. And at one point I'm looking down and I can see the route of the 15 going to Vegas is below us. Because I remember thinking on the drive out on the 15, like, oh, this will be and I've done this before, but I just don't remember, because I got other things on my mind, people. But every time I'm driving out there, and this happened yesterday, I was driving out and I'm thinking about the road. I'm thinking, with these conditions, oh, the ride back is going to be a breeze. But no, it's not. The way back, it's more climbing and it's crazier, because you go up this other side of this. It's just bizarre the way it's set up. So I didn't pay attention to fuel economy. I don't really care about that anymore. You got to pay for the gas. That's just how it is. I'm not going to think about it. But I feel like I probably didn't do as good that way this time. On the way back. On the way there, I did great. I can get from here to Tecopa on a tank of gas and still have some. But when I get to Baker, which from there, it's still, depending on how fast you drive, it's going to be 45 minutes to an hour from Baker to Tecopa. And I top off there. So I still have a half gallon, over a half a tank of gas left when I get to Baker. The thing is, though, is you have to gas there, because there's no gas in Tecopa, right? So just throwing that out there. At any rate, that's all I have to say. It's just a weird Sunday night chat. It's really about the Tecopa thing yesterday, and I had a good time. I forgot what it's called. I'm not going to get up to get it right now, but I met Amy, and she owns one of the Tecopa it might be called Tecopa Hot Springs Resorts. It's right where the event took place. And I walked by that and driven by it so many times. It's right down the street from Sarah's house, but now I know the layout of it. So it's really cool, because they have like a building that has rooms that you can rent. And in there's a hallway with hot springs. Private rooms, so you can go in there and lock the door. Pretty cool. And then there's what they call dry camping over on the side, and there's levels to it, like built into the side of the mountain, which is really cool, because you can get these views. And so you can have RVs there, or you can be in your car. And I think it's like $45 a night to do that. But you have access to another building that has a men's room and a ladies' room with showers and toilets and sinks and everything. And then they have hot tubs in there. Which again are private. You can get in there and close and lock the door. So that's pretty cool. In that one, I think they want like a 20-minute time limit, or at least you should get up and check to make sure somebody's not waiting to get in. But now that I understand that's how that works, that's perfect. I can go there, spend a couple bucks. I don't have to bug Sarah about staying at her place or anything. Not that it's a bother to her, but I just park there. I got a bathroom and everything, and I could soak and do it all and be private. I don't have to worry about what goes on at the public bathhouse across the street, because we've talked about that. I don't know if I mentioned last time. You know, I'm not going to get into it. All I'm going to say is that it's a little weird over there. Some weird stuff has happened to me in that place. I was telling some of those stories yesterday. But I really like Tecopa, and I really like a lot of the people there. I saw Carlo, but I didn't get a chance to talk to him. So somebody wanted me to ask him a question about the cat or something. I didn't get a chance to talk to Carlo. I didn't talk to the other two girls, Jeepsy or Jenny. They were busy doing their thing, and I was too busy, and, you know, whatever. So, no big deal. But it was a good time overall. I think everybody had a blast. The party at the bar was epic. I'm sure Dan did well. And that's about it. That's all I have to say about it. So thanks again for being here. This week I'm probably going to get into some work again. And there's stuff going on. But honestly, I'm kind of lackluster right now. I just laid in bed all night tossing and turning, getting up to pee all night long because I just drank so much booze. I'm not exaggerating. I must have gotten up 4 or 5 times in the middle of the night. And that's not normal for me. I usually always sleep through the night. But I was just, here's another beer. Okay, hey, here's another thing of booze. Here's this. It was, you know, nonstop yesterday. It was a good time, though. Once again, thank you for everybody. I said it already. The nudging, everything. Appreciate it. I'm rambling now. Let's end this. Have a great the rest of your Sunday. I hope you all had a good weekend. I certainly did. And come back again. Be kind to one another. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are awesome. I keep saying it. I feel like I got the best subscribers. Super cool. I'll catch you in the next one. Yeah, bye for now. By the way, this is like a 30-year-old shirt.